Hi, I'm Lolly, welcome to my channel. Today we're in Italy on Royal Caribbean's Allure of the Seas, and I'm taking you along on our excursion from the port of Civitavecchia to Rome. I booked the Rome transfer and hop on, hop off bus excursion, and I'll show you exactly what we saw so you can decide if it's worth the cost, which I'll go through later. Our day started with a comfortable coach ride from the port into Rome. It does take an hour and a half to get into Rome, and it can be longer depending on the traffic. There was a tour guide from the big bus company who told us about the port and Rome. She was good fun and the kids found her interesting too. I'll give you the timings to give you an idea of how long it took. We left at 8:45 in the morning and arrived at 10:15 a.m. to be dropped off on Via del Circo Mazzamia. Hope I said that right. We were desperate for the toilet. There are cafes less than a 5-minute walk from where you get dropped off, right near the metro stop. I can recommend the one that I showed. The food looked good and the toilets were clean. We paid for drinks to use the toilet. So from there we hopped on the big bus at stop 4. We were given a map by the tour guide. There is also an app you can download which I found useful as it tells you when the next bus is due. It was full upstairs, so we took a seat downstairs. You do still get to see a lot. I find Rome so fascinating, and there is something to look at around every corner, and it does feel like you're in a history novel or movie. You can get free headphones to listen to the commentary, so make sure you pick them up. They are in a tray at the front next to the driver. We got off at stop 6 and headed straight to Castel San Angelo, which is across the road from the stop, which you can see here. From there we walked towards St. Peter's Basilica at the Vatican. We'd watched the movie Conclave with the kids, so they were interested to see where it was based. Unfortunately, while we were there, it was actually, still is, it's Jubilee year, and there was a huge teen event going on, which meant we couldn't get as close as planned. But even from a distance, it's really impressive. It's a reason to go back again, as I'd love to go and have a look around. We stumbled across Piazza Navona with its gorgeous fountains. Again, you can see it was really busy here, but from here it was only a short walk to the Pantheon. I'd pre-booked lunch at Pantheon, just off a road. Here you can see it. We had a little trouble finding it, so hope this helps you find it. I booked on the website and then they confirmed it a couple of days before. I chose it as the menu can be made gluten-free. The food was delicious and really good value. There is a toilet upstairs, and we worked out you have to press the pedal under the sink with your foot to get the water to flow. So from leaving the restaurant, the Pantheon is literally across the road. Unfortunately for us, the queue was enormous for cash tickets. I hadn't pre-booked as I wasn't sure what time we'd get here. In hindsight, I wish I had. The pre-booked queue, they were just walking straight in. We did join the cash queue, but that even got paused for 15 minutes as there were just so many people. So we decided to give it a miss this time and just admired the incredible exterior instead. From there, we made our way to the Trevi fountain, and yes, it was absolutely packed, but it was still magical to see in person. It was the only place in Rome that we were very close to other people, and I felt the need to keep my hand on my crossbody bag. We wanted to get to the lower levels, but the amount of people was just too much for us. Around the corner from the fountain is Gelato in Trevi, and they do fabulous ice creams, and I can definitely recommend. On the walk towards the Colosseum, we passed the Roman Forum on both sides of the road. I'd pre-booked tickets direct on the Colosseum website 30 days in advance at the time that I wanted to enter for the arena floor, and this included access to the Roman Forum. My tip for this is to create an account on the direct website before you start the ticketing process, as it is quicker to check out. You do have to complete everyone's name for the tickets. Unfortunately, we did run out of time to go and explore the Roman Forum, but the weather was so hot, I think we would have just melted in there. The entrance to the arena floor of the Colosseum is around the back of the Colosseum. It has a separate entrance. They scan you with a wand and look in your bags. There is no X-ray machine here like there is at the other entrances. My tickets were checked against our ID. They accepted a colour photocopy of all of our passports, and they checked the individual names. And then for the kids who had free tickets, they did check their dates of birth. Now, when you go in the arena floor, you are only allowed 20 minutes in there. But to be honest, that was enough for us, as it was just so hot and there is no shade on the arena floor. We enjoyed just being in there and just having a little look around. Outside the arena, directly opposite, there are public toilets which you pay for with a credit card. It was €1.50 each. From here it was a 10-minute walk back to the cafes in the road and then onto our coach pickup point where we were being dropped. Or you could have got the big bus at stop 3 to take you on to stop 4. Our coach back to the ship left at 4:35 p.m. We had to be there by 4:30, and we arrived back by 5:45 p.m. and got back on the ship by 6 o'clock. Going through security, there was a lot of people. And for us, this excursion was great. I paid £50 each, and for that it gave us peace of mind, and we got the added hop-on, hop-off bus for a few more pounds than the regular transfer. The main reason that I booked with the ship is that the port is so far away from Rome. If you are on a ship excursion, the ship will wait for you if you get delayed or get you to the next port for free. I picked this one as it's partly an excursion, but with the freedom to see what you want. My top tip is that I signed up to the Royal Price Tracker with the excursions I was interested in, and it notifies you when there is a price drop. Currently you can cancel and rebook as many times as you like. I think it's up to 3 to 5 days before you sail. If you found my vlog helpful or just love exploring Europe's cruise ports, please give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I've got more Mediterranean vlogs coming soon from Allure of the Seas and my top spots to go to on the ship. Thanks for watching.